Okay, we have the green bars, we have the live counter sticking up, so we should now be live, which of course means welcome back to the Storytime Network. We're having an early stream today, which I'm honestly not against. It means I get to spend the rest of my day without worrying about the stream.
Yep. Same here.
And for the first time in a while, we're having a non-D&D stream where it's actually still light out for me.
That is pretty wild, honestly.
As you can see, we are back with Veilguard. Press the wrong button there. Did I listen to that? I don't remember. I shall go check.
See? Told you it wasn't
Nope.
the Griffin's fault.
What?
They got blighted by the Wardens. Then almost all of them got killed. By the Wardens.
I know.
This is why animals are better than people. People do crap like this.
Agreed.
I know, damn it. But all the people who did that are long dead. Except Isaiah.
Fine. Let's kill her and get your Griffins back.
Agreed.
Same page on that front.
Yeah.
Hey, Asan.
Now, having read the book that goes into detail about why and how they did what they did, not a good situation. Might as well. Just get everyone else up to max. Looks like I'll have enough shit. There we go.
You and Spite have reached a new equilibrium, Lucanus.
He's less noisy. We have an agreement and coffee.
And the man with you has much finer etheric transfusion.
Thank you.
It's
I do love me some coffee.
Smooth over these little entanglements.
Okay. So. Well, either way, we're going to Alathan. And we might as well take the two people in question.
On the way.
It looks like it'll be Belarus that's closest.
We get anything out of this?
So I think we've discussed it a little bit before, but it is wild how many shows Amazon has this season.
Yeah, they have more than Netflix this season, which is pretty crazy. Netflix has what, 2 or 3?
Yeah, because it's got
Yaiba, Moonrise, and I think one other maybe?
Witch Watch?
Witch Watch is split between Netflix and Crunchyroll, so it's not
Yeah.
Netflix exclusive. But yes.
But it's still on Netflix.
Yes. And that makes 3. Meanwhile, you have New Gundam on Prime, plus you also got Airtable Detective. What else? Is it? Old Country Bumpkin. And Uma Musume. 3 of those 4 shows wound up on my list. That's funny.
Yeah.
Nice move, bro.
Though I think that's maybe less of a sign about whatchamacallit, Amazon getting into anime, more of Remau picking up more shows.
Remau's kind of got kind of a really spotty fucking track record, though.
They do. They absolutely do. I should know. I feel like I've had most experience with their shows at this point.
Yeah. See, what shows have they distributed? I know Nokotan was one of the first big ones.
Nokotan, Tonbo, Tasakari Hotel, I'm fairly sure was them. There were a few others that I cannot remember off the top of my head because I don't think I watched, but
Valora.
certainly Tasakari Hotel and Tombo, the two big ones that I know of.
With everything that happened, I didn't want to, but you're my brother. Still, even with all of that. Did you come? Alone?
Yes. Though you didn't.
Hi.
Not after what happened to Hamuel, to Yanarl, the others.
The ritual should have granted them purity, strength. That it did not. That is my failure. I was not worthy. I will do better. I must do better. For Ornaris. For our people.
Fine. Tell their loved ones it was an accident. See how it goes over.
When we are great once more, when we are pure, then they will understand.
Never been a fan of the
sacrifices
purity
that were
talk.
necessary.
He's a warlord. That's all he is, all he ever was.
So said the Evanuris. But the victors...
Yeah, whenever I hear talk of purity, I just hear like,
He fought
why are you
to
suddenly
make our
speaking in
people great.
German?
And the Evanuris fought to keep them in fetters. He showed me the world as it once was, as it could be again.
And you believe him? Even after people were turned into demons.
He's controlling you, influencing you through the mask. His thoughts are a disease, and you're suffering from it.
My thoughts remain my own, Balara. Why can you not accept that I chose this willingly?
Because it's
Through
kind of a
this
shit
mask, I
path.
feel what he feels. When he thinks of our people rising once more, have you ever felt the warmth of a god's happiness or the cold bite of their fear?
What is it he's afraid of then?
I'm not sure, but it haunts him, consumes his thoughts. I must help him. Help us to face whatever it is.
So he hasn't told you what it is he's afraid of?
No, but no doubt he keeps it from me for good reason.
So you'll do whatever he says to fight some phantom
Ciao.
threat?
There are
Ciao.
people, Syrian.
Let it all
They
out.
deserve better than this. That's what you taught me. You were my anchor, Syrian. You kept me grounded. When my thoughts
You are my
lied
special.
to me, you always told me the same thing. Do you remember?
Do you remember
Trust your
the 21st night of September?
heart, Shivan. It's a good heart, and it'll never lie to you.
That's a reference I don't get.
So why
Earth,
do
Wind,
you
and Fire.
trust it now?
Nope.
Have you never heard that song? September by Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I must.
Maybe like once or twice, but I don't remember it.
Me too.
That one's a classic.
The only thing I think of when I hear Earth, Wind, and Fire, well, Earth, Wind, Fire, and Air is the Hex Girls.
I know.
Not Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Come on. You've got work to do.
Or is that cheating?
It's a different order. Because
Yeah, that's fair.
for Avatar, it's Water, Earth, Fire, and Air.
Yeah.
Right. So we gotta. go over to Davrin's thing. Try not to get hit by falling rocks. We're not ending fights as quickly as I did in my rogue playthrough, but we're still ending fights pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that rogue playthrough, I really did just end fights within basically as many shots as I was killing enemies with single shots, basically.
Damn.
Like single shots in my bow. Because the point was, I had such a I had a combo of like items up that meant that I basically did a fuck ton of damage to like weak enemies, and pretty much anybody below sort of the level of a boss was considered a weak enemy by the standards of my weapon.
It makes sense. I mean, you're using endgame equipment, I assume.
This must be one of those Venatori camp strikelanders about. Bastards. Take them out.
So, yeah. Typically didn't go well for whatever fought us.
I can't imagine it would, yeah.
Got 'em all.
Okay.
We're getting good at this.
Now, the question will be, is this the mission that I think it is? There's one of these relaxing Arlathan with Davrin missions that I remember
Looks like we're doing this.
fairly well.
But do you remember the 5th of November?
Sort of have to. What with, you know, all the fireworks going off.
V for Vendetta is such a good movie, honestly.
I watched it relatively young and I remember not liking it, but I can't remember why.
Oh, did you rewatch it more recently?
No. But I watched it so long ago that I really do not remember why I didn't like it.
Huh. Well, if you want to do a rewatch, there's always chance for it.
One for us.
Balara, how is it you're the first Veil Jumper I've ever met?
Oh, well, we're new. Just started up recently. You know, when Arlathan Forest started going all weird?
When was that?
Little bit before Elgranon and Gillinane showed up.
So Solus's
That
fault.
can't be a coincidence.
Lines up nicely, doesn't it? Well, not nicely, but it lines up.
Yeah, that was probably Solus's fault.
What isn't Solus's fault?
Oh, it is this one. Oh, good.
Oh boy.
A picnic, huh? Not how I pictured hanging out with a monster hunter.
Evka and Antoine's doing.
A monster hunter?
After all the wars
Monster
and
Hunter
killings
Wilds?
And what's ahead? I should take a break.
I'm surprised you actually listened.
You know how sad Antoine can look?
So, what did you pack for the picnic?
Emmerich helped me brew a ginger wort truffle tea. I thought we'd see what all the fuss is about.
An adventure in a teapot.
More like a rediscovery. Apparently it's an old recipe.
Well then, to your health.
Cheers. That's not bad.
It's gingery, but also garlic. Hints of mushroom.
Honestly, ginger and tea works really nicely.
Well, I've never eaten a worm, but well, yeah, it is a little earthy. Wait, what? There, Davrin.
What?
Hassan just talked to me.
Huh? What did he say?
No, not that. What you said before.
Emmerich said ginger wort might have some kind of magical properties.
More than might.
Maybe it affects some people more than others. You alright, Rook?
Oh, it's happened. Everything was too much for me, and now... That's right, Hassan. Worms.
Sorry, Rook. I think you're extra sensitive to ginger wort.
Oh, maybe that's it.
So much for a relaxing picnic.
It's still nice to get away from it all. And with good company.
So yeah, Rook gets high on ginger wort tea and starts
Love
hearing,
it.
starts hearing Hassan say worms. Right.
Always fun to, trip ball with friends.
Yep.
One imagines.
So, got conversations with Balara and Davrin. Then we gotta go eavesdrop on Nev and Tosh, and then should be able to get to the main mission.
Hell yeah.
Go save the elves.
Rook, up for a quick trip? I figured it'd be good to check in with Evka. See how the wardens are doing.
Or not. Well, guess we're going to Hosberg.
Hey, you'll be fine.
You do remember Hosberg, right? Shithole extraordinaire.
Hey, Rook.
Yeah, I remember.
What are you working on?
Vaguely.
Oh, it's part of that artifact, from the ritual. I wanted to see how they did what they did, what it meant. Tried asking that thing, it won't tell me.
The knowledge of the great Anaris is...
A theme. Least I figured that out. How to make it go away, I mean.
That seems like a
Damn it.
big bonus.
We are getting through. To Syrian, he almost listened.
He was listening to you, Balara, because you're his sister.
He was my brother. My only brother. And just for a moment, he was my brother again. Then he wasn't. Then he was a person I might need to... I don't think I can, Rook. Do that.
Yank, Merc, Stabify.
Like it or not, you might have to.
My head understands that, but my heart believes that we'll get through to him somehow.
I really hope you're right.
Well, either way, we'll be able to find them.
How?
Oh, I didn't tell you. Right. The artifact. Couldn't figure out how it did it. Made those demons, I mean.
Right.
But I attuned its resonance, and I'll know where they are next time, before they finish.
Good.
So we
Soul
can stop
resonance.
them, however we have to.
Nicely done, Valara.
Well, thanks. It wasn't hard. Not compared to... well... Anyway, I should get back. To work, I mean. I don't think we have much time.
Why not?
I imagine we'll probably get that quest after the main mission.
It's weird. Minrathous being full of poor people.
Everywhere's got poor people.
No, I mean... My mother told me stories about Tevinter. Made it sound like it was all rich and powerful mages.
Your mother was in Parvalan before she came to Ravane. Her people were at war with Tevinter. Not surprised the story she heard had us all wealthy and decadent.
Fair.
Very fair.
Over to Hosberg. Let's bring Lucanus, why not?
Okay, let's run some more practice.
Antoine keeps listening for something. With the Blight.
He's... well, I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
Sure he does.
Darkspawn won't get Lavendale.
Were you worried before?
No, Evka had a plan.
Fair enough.
Let's get you ready.
Yeah. Those are both heavy armor. It's just like, well, I'm not gonna wear heavy armor, so there's no real point in fucking spending money on it.
We're here if you need us.
Evka, any word out of the deep roads?
Not yet. We're kicking at rocks looking for Isaiah. Anyone who knows anything about...
Griffins? Aerials of the Grey Wardens? They went extinct during the Exalted Age.
Hassan says hello.
That sounded more like he's hungry.
Same thing.
It's all the same to him.
Been trying to teach him new words. And feed me is his favorite.
Can I ride him?
Let's give him a few years to grow. How's his training, Davrin?
Better than I hoped. We're starting to see eye to eye. Hoping it'll make it easier with his brothers and sisters when we find them.
There's more?
A whole family?
Can't wait to have them with us. After Weishaupt, the Wardens need hope. Something real, something... pure. Having the Griffins at our side would be like old friends coming home.
They weren't always treated like friends.
Yeah, old friends that you drove away.
I know.
Not you, but, you know,
What
Wardens
Isaiah
in general.
did won't be forgotten.
What happened?
Let's just say the Wardens didn't always take good care of them.
A mistake will never repeat. Asan and the others will be treated like respected warriors. We'll rebuild together.
It's gonna take a lot of bribery. Better stock up on their snacks.
I can feed them.
We might just take you up on that.
And my dad can forge Griffin armor.
Hear that, Asan? You'll always have a home with us. Let me know how it goes finding the rest of the flock, or pride, or...
How about Feather Brigade? We'll stay in touch.
What is the collective name for a group of griffins?
Is Martin staying here?
In Lavender.
Don't know.
If there is one at all.
Good question.
Right, no new quests, just conversation, so that's good. No more getting distracted, we can go save those elves.
If I'd been faster, quicker with the dagger at Weishaupt, Giranane would be dead now.
I was there, Lucanus. I saw it myself. From one professional to another, you did everything you could.
I missed the target.
You also pulled off the most incredible acrobatic assassination attempt I've ever seen.
Well, if we're going to kill,
There may have been one more acrobatic in Assassin's Creed.
the killing part.
Next time.
I can't remember.
I'm sorry your brother has an Elven God in his head.
Sort of. Thanks. I'm sorry. I shouldn't make it anyone else's problem.
That's Vashadon.
What?
It means garbage.
Okay. Yes, context clues help there. But what do you mean, garbage?
He's your brother. He's family. Nobody twists you up like family. Your head's twisted up enough already. So don't do it alone. Let us help with your brother.
Thank you. That's... I don't know what to say. It's very nice.
And very blunt.
Twisted
Mm-hmm.
up. That... Huh. Yeah.
I think that was it. Yep. So.
It's time.
So, we gotta bring Nev. Who else do you think we should bring? I'll say now we're gonna be infiltrating a Venatori get-together.
Then maybe don't bring Tosh, because not particularly stealthy on that front. I'd also say Emmerich or Harding would be ideal.
Alright, let's
Harding
bring...
and Ebb do have decent synergy.
Yeah, let's bring Harding then.
Well?
They're waiting for something. There's talk of a sacrifice.
Do they mean the clan? They mean the clan, don't they?
Well, the
Seems
tracks
likely.
suggest the captives are on the other side of the clearing. You'll have to go through the crowd.
We're going to get that close to a crowd of Venatori.
It's quickest. I found you some disguises.
Well, do I look evil enough?
You'll fit right in.
I'll just hide behind Nev. I'll go with the Veil Jumpers.
We'll try to keep the escape routes clear. Get the Dalish and get out of there. And please, try not to stand out.
No promises. It's sort of our thing.
What about the others?
Don't worry. There's one thing we definitely won't do for sure whatsoever. No way, no how. Definitely won't be doing that. No siree.
I mean, in fairness, I'm gonna have a difficult time doing that.
I saw someone in the tree.
I don't even have weapons.
I thought I saw that too.
True.
I know they're watching over us.
However, consider, you don't need weapons to body a dude.
Also fair. I mean, we are a mage, so...
Yes, but you are strong for a mage, and you will be fighting against other mages who are not as strong.
these sleeves. They'll get tangled in my bowstring.
Do 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 do.
Check that side. Let's check this side. Yeah, I probably wouldn't be drinking the water in this place.
No, definitely not. Not unless it had been boiled like 3 times over.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. You're familiar with Greensleeves, right?
Vaguely,
the classical song.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if it was the Greensleeves or Pachelbel's canon, but I remember seeing a clip a while ago on YouTube of one dude. Yeah, it was Pachelbel's canon, of a dude just ranting about Pachelbel's canon, and having to play that as one of the supporting instruments when you play just the same 4 notes over and over again.
Just for fun.
It's a very funny rant. I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Yeah, let's not watch them kill the Hala.
It won't be pretty.
Yeah, I'm not
That
gonna
would not
watch
be
it.
fun.
Don't worry. Hearing it was bad enough.
Newt.
So they're trying to get some stuff out of here. Well,
Are you able to bring Valara on this mission? She just tags along with you instead in that case, or?
No, you are able to bring Valara with you.
Okay.
I think I did that when I played it, actually.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I was thinking of telling you to bring her along, but then I thought maybe she doesn't have the best compatibility with Nev necessarily. Yeah, whatchamacallit. I'm gonna look up that rant right now because it's very funny.
Jesus, they're actually sitting on people.
That's disgusting. There it is. God, 18 years ago? Fucking hell.
He disinherit me. The old fool needs to die. That magisterium seat should be mine.
My price is
Yeah,
We'll talk.
Yeah, you saw the whole thing with the fucking AI, Ghibli stuff, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Fuck those assholes who are doing that.
This whole place makes my skin crawl.
Not just me, then.
It's like I'm surrounded by the worst kind of assholes around.
And have you forgotten which side you're on?
No. I mean, think about if we could turn them. Riding beside Rook, at the head of Tevinter's vast armies.
Someone likes you.
Keep your voice down.
Oh, how I wish I could just Sparta kick them off the edge.
This is Sparta!
Is this elf your servant, my lady?
Dumat's teeth. Must I defend my entourage to every low-paid toady out here?
I'm sorry, my lady. I was given instruction to...
Tell someone who gives a damn. Why am I still waiting? Where are the gods? When does the ritual start?
Gods? But only the Lord Elgarnon is here, and he is still preparing.
Useless.
Ah, shit.
Out of my way. It's Elgarnon, not Gillenane, like we expected.
That was impressive.
They expect strength and power from someone like me.
A mage.
A human mage.
That's
Show
fair.
them what they expect, and you don't get questions. But as I was saying,
Mm.
Gillenane's not here. It's just Elganon. Hopefully that means fewer tentacles.
Would like to avoid the tentacle monsters, yeah. Had a bad time with those at Weishaupt.
Yeah, Rook does have some fun hair coloring. Person chat.
I feel like that's probably a bad sign that we're hearing things.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yay. The probable final boss is here.
You were born into obscurity. Sorrow etched on your bones. I see you. I feel your pain.
He's making promises, tempting me.
He's
Promises.
my family from Eldon.
If only this were Assassin's Creed, you could cause some fucking havoc just going through this crowd.
I mean, you could pick them off one by one from behind. Oh, hey, Lucanus.
Maybe we should have brought Lucanus.
Oh well. We brought one rogue.
From beyond the veil, I heard your lament and have come to deliver
Oh, hey, everyone's here now.
from desolation.
Everyone is here!
Of night, I break your
I don't like the red glow around people's heads. That is a big dragon.
Big fuck-off dragon.
A real big dragon.
Elganon, once called Lucicon, and I have returned.
That could just swallow you whole.
Your Tevinter crumbles under its own weight. I can restore it. All you must do is obey me, worship me, love me, and kneel.
I know this magic. It's old.
No one when the heroes get mind whammied by the villain.
It's too strong, I can't break it.
We've got this.
Oh god.
Trying to conceal us. He'll know someone broke his hold.
Valara bought us some time, but we have to go. Now.
Good idea.
No one noticed the people who are sniffing around in the back of the crowd.
The, you know, especially with some pretty, you know,
obvious features, yes.
Yeah.
Venatori, there are uninvited guests among
Yep, there it is.
Bring them to me.
He's sending the cult after us.
Elganon is right there. We're just leaving.
We can't kill him until we kill the dragon, and we're not killing the dragon today.
I won't risk Dalish lives.
Venatori! Strike now! Let's go!
Destroy us all! Destroy us all!
Here they come!
Okay, let's just do that.
Finish it!
But the road fucked off somewhere. There.
There it is.
That's a win.
And then there are two more up there, because of course.
Why wouldn't they be?
The question is how to get to them. Oh, they're coming to me.
We grant each other strength.
Boom, like boom. do love that it's basically squishies versus squishies down here.
Now there's a nice shot.
Oh, there's something behind you.
We're under fire. Look out.
Also, there's loot right there.
Some pure ore.
Nice.
Ah.
Loot is loot.
No, it is. And that person is now just a bunch of chunks.
Whoops.
Trouble nearby.
Jeez, there are a lot of them.
Hey, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I'm not. Like so, took him out pretty easily. Huh. I'm missing a potion that I didn't think I'd used. Well, luckily, there was one there. And one here just to top the health up.
Stops. Everybody.
Stuff. And through we go.
Look there.
Ah, that's the giant dragon.
Does it see us? Please tell me it doesn't see us.
Gotta love the big ol' fuck off dragon that's about to roast us live, probably.
I think it's a little busy. I think it's a little busy right now, which I'm quite happy about.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's just do this. Yeah, try and get out of that, buddy. It's right there, and yet I feel like if I try to do anything, we're just gonna get eaten. I don't particularly feel like cutting my way out of a dragon's stomach today.
I mean, it's not my idea of a good time, but...
Tomorrow, maybe. Today, not so much.
Yeah.
There's a chest over there.
I want the interlopers at my feet. Your continued failure is a disappointment to your god.
Oh no, disappointing Elganon. Whatever are we gonna do?
What happens when they don't give him what he wants?
Such a, demanding person.
That looked like it hurt.
Lucky shot.
Okay.
One for us.
Take that flawless crystal. Break all of their stuff because the Venatori shouldn't have this stuff.
The Venatori don't deserve anything. Fuck them.
There's stuff down here embedded. At least I'd hope. I hope they wouldn't just have this area and not have anything. So I was hoping for more than that. Destroyed that, so let's keep moving. Ah, yes, this area.
And now Darkspawn? Of course. Why wouldn't the Venatori bring their new friends on a walk?
Yeah, yeah. I feel like we've been proving that wrong for a while now.
Hmm.
I do so hate these fucking spear throw bitches.
They are very annoying, yes.
That the last of them?
Yep. Right, let's go pick up this chest and hopefully not fall in the hole.
Is the archdemon attacking?
I
Doesn't
don't
seem
think
to
so.
be yet. Gillen ain't lost her dragon. Might make Elganon more cautious.
Can certainly hope so. Grab that.
No, he's gonna go full Leroy Jenkins, clearly.
We'll put this over here. Destroyed that. That. Get a thrumming rock. Oh, hey. Oh good, more Darkspawn. Because we needed more Darkspawn. And Venatori.
Of course we need more Darkspawn and Venatori. Aren't they just such fun to play with?
So, let me just... Now, I like our Void Blade. It's very fun, but if we're going to have a Detonate Sundered while we find Darkspawn, I feel like it should be dropping a meteor on their fucking heads. Do that. Don't know if we'll need it, but hey. If we don't, it's just a little bit out of our way. Do this one as well. Alright, destroyed that one. Where's the next one? Down there. Ah. There we go. And see, we did end up needing the ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Always gotta think ahead. Okay. Let's just check over this bit. Doesn't appear so.
Dalish arrows. Strife and the other Veil Jumpers were here.
That'll take some of the pressure off. We have to use this chance to get to the prisoners.
I'm glad they managed to get through without being eaten by a giant dragon. That's a little bit, you know...
Over there, that cage.
Inconvenient, though.
Being held.
Almost there.
Well, why would they hold the prisoners anywhere convenient for us?
I mean, it's inconvenient for them as well.
True.
I mean, I guess Elganon can just sort of fly over on his giant dragon, but...
Temple and spurned the gifts I offer.
You
could have had a place of honor as my disciple.
Oh, nope.
Don't want it.
I don't think I can. Is there a way down down that way?
Probably.
It appears to be, but I don't see it, so I'm gonna avoid it. Seems like a bad drop, if I'm honest. Yeah.
You're not gonna drop to the top? Bop, 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 bop to the top?
I don't think I'd be dropping to the top is the thing. I feel like I'd be very much dropping down to the ground and dying.
So you'd be going down, 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 down.
It's been a while since I've heard that song.
It's a classic. And for good reason.
Yeah, just brings us out there. Okay. We don't need that because we've got full ultimate because we haven't really used it. It really expected us to use our the game in general expects us to use our ultimate more often than I do.
I mean, yeah, it's a pretty handy thing to have.
I tend to save it for big fights is the thing.
That is a completely reasonable way to approach it.
Fucking bitch.
As if the Venatori know how to be anything but.
Here's something of a issue with this party. We are the, you know, most melee.
Squishy.
Not even that, it's just that we are the, you know,
That way, through the gate.
Rook is the, you know, melee component of this trio.
Yep. That could cause some issues.
Shut tight, and the locking mechanism is on the other side.
So you're saying we're stuck?
Use some telekinesis.
Another way out.
You have 2.5 mages.
Oh, great.
Shit.
Oh.
Can we be of assistance?
Hey, Emmerich. Hey, Tosh.
Gate's shut and we can't open it from here.
Right. Be careful. You've more Venatori on the way.
Yeah, and I'm just
Thanks
gonna
for the warning.
hair a little bit for that by going up here.
How's it looking?
Complicated. Ancient Elven monster. Going to take some time.
All right, everyone.
Your heresy wounds you.
Not what I wanted to do, but okay. You know who's in a real big group right now? You guys.
Tell me we're close to getting this thing open.
You know, this looks like a much meatier group than before.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Good thing we have a solution to that.
Get him with a bit of good old bit of necrosis.
I love good old necrotic damage.
Still no luck? Just a moment longer. Really? Are you sure you can open this?
If everyone would remain calm, this would go much more quickly.
You sure you're good? And of course.
What's that?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
I'm just gonna hide behind this pillar while it does that.
Could be worse. Could be a Gundam. God, imagine a giant mech just dropping in right the fuck out of nowhere on you.
I feel like that was the first episode of G-Quox.
That's the first episode of a lot of Gundam series, to be fair.
Ow.
Take your shot.
Okay. I don't like that effect that's currently happening, so I'm gonna try and interrupt it a bit. Yeah, let's just get out of range of that. Let's actually do this. Then do this. Honestly, went better than my first time.
Ready when you are.
It's good to hear.
Well, that's good.
Oh good, you finally got it open.
We'll clear the exits while you find the Dalish. Best of luck!
Right. Now let's just go over here, because I bet you didn't loot anything. Well, actually, maybe you did, because there's nothing here. Anywho. Come on.
Your fight is futile.
And of course the gate shuts on them.
Our legion. Surrender, and I may yet show mercy.
Mercy Boku?
Boku no Pico?
Oh no.
Elganon seems like the type, let's be honest.
It'd at the very least be the type to prank somebody into actually watching that.
Yeah, right, there we go. Gonna be honest, first time, I didn't see that ladder for the longest fucking time. It was really, really annoying.
I bet.
Because I could see the chest was up here. And I was just thinking, how do I get up here? I don't see anything. Is it gonna be another one of those things where I, you know, fucking come back to it later on? What's going on? So I went forward. That didn't happen. So I was like, I could just keep going forward, but then I'd be leaving loot behind, and I don't like to do that. So I then, you know, having made a fair amount of progress, went back and redid it all. Just to get that one fucking helmet that I'm not going to wear this time around, and I didn't wear last time around. So that was this thing. Found a passage that took me to the top of the structure. Incredible view. Will need to spend more time exploring. That's what I read and was like, huh, so there must be a way to the top of it. How do I get there? He said passage. Maybe it's that there's a passage further on here. Who knows?
I don't.
Well, it turned out there wasn't, because this happens.
Wait, this feels off.
Yeah, because this doesn't look like Arlathan. Well, it does, but it doesn't.
No. It looks like Arlathan over under a puke filter.
You know what place loves to have a puke filter?
No.
We need to find a path through. We still need to think of the Dalish.
Oh no.
So that is what you're after. The Elven has been chosen to serve a glorious purpose.
Oh, hey, we're right back at the start again.
Oh, take me back to the start?
He's found us. And she's got us trapped. The longer we stay here, the more danger.
Oh good, there's blight here now as well.
Shit.
Feck.
There's blight here. There wasn't blight before.
You cannot stand against me. Every action of yours is futile.
And back to the beginning we go.
Even now.
Oh, come on!
And hey, Darkspawn.
But an insect. Resist if you like. I have an eternity to spare.
Shit. The Dalish need help and we're
See, that's a problem with fighting immortals.
Yeah.
Do we know the Dalish?
If they're particularly smart and/or patient, they can literally just wait you out.
Yeah.
Focus on getting out.
And yet so few of them actually do.
Yeah, because they're usually stupid.
Yeah, that's fair.
Rook, can you hear me?
Oh great, now we're hearing Solus. Because that's what we needed.
Something's wrong. I thought I just heard Solus.
You are correct.
Yay.
Elganon's magic has thinned the veil, allowing me to speak to you directly.
I heard him again. Tell me one of you heard that.
We don't have a link to Solus like you do, Rook.
Yeah, that's fair.
The time for explanation.
Damn it.
If you can rescue the elves, Elganon is mine to face.
I thought you were trapped.
What do you mean?
Elganon, Lathaline, Mabanal Avanuris, Masaline Algalana.
I see what you mean.
Right.
Let's keep moving. Solus is gonna distract Elganon.
Look, they both might have beef with us, but they have stronger beef with each other.
Yeah, I mean, it's as good a use for Solus as any.
Oh, I don't think he's happy about that.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it, does it?
No, I'm sure he's fine.
So, the dread wolf has arrived to defend his pawn.
Not his pawn.
Your cruelty forced my hand.
100 generations and still the same refrain.
Again, you have caged our people, and again I will set them free.
But you are always stubborn, Fen Harel. Insubordinate, unmanageable, even by Mythal's reckoning.
You have lost the right to speak her name.
Valas Ban.
Oh god.
Veilguard Fen Harel.
This is why I like having 5 damage fighting Darkspawn. It's very effective.
I mean, why wouldn't it be?
Murdered her.
Only the first time, Dread Wolf.
Yay.
You're looking a little pale. Are you?
Oh boy! That came out of nowhere.
Nah, it's fine.
Your struggle is pointless, and your
Oh,
faith
no,
in
that was
the
Harley.
Dread Wolf is misplaced.
Face is a strong word.
Up. Save yourself. Save your friends.
I can see the way through. I think Solus's distraction is working.
So yeah, first time around, I did all of that, got to here and realized, there probably isn't a passage going up to the roof of that room, is there? I think I have to turn back to get that chest, but I can't turn back, so I think I have to,
Save scum.
Yeah. Oh goody.
And there, the Dalish.
Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Move, 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 move.
Cruelty is nothing new. But what has happened to the vaunted
Where are we going here? Where are we going here? Where's the fucking crystals that I'm aiming at? There.
A monster, not a mastermind. You used to be a challenging opponent.
Okay, you can eat some shit, buddy.
You saw me as an opponent. To me, you were an irritation, a fly buzzing ceaselessly.
I must speak to you in this tongue. It seems Elven is beyond your grasp.
As much as freedom is beyond yours.
What? Were you talking to? Sorry, it's very loud.
Yeah, incredibly so. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that fucking detonating now, at least. Okay. That was probably trickier than it had to be.
Catch them! Kill them! We cannot fail, Lord.
See that? Bad guys.
I see them.
Once the blight is free, it will rule this world, and you will be its attack dog. You will burn this world at its command, as Andrul did in yours. You will leave only ruin behind you.
This world is ruined already. Your veil destroyed it.
You could heal it.
Those are the words of a very
without using the blight.
reasonable person.
Save your games for the mortal's dread wolf. The blight is my blade, and it will take more than your tricks to get me to lay it down.
Ready. I've got the setup, you do the rest.
They never saw that.
Okay.
Help us, please.
Will do. Just give me a second. Just need to have a quick look. Nope, nothing else.
You saved
That was
us.
quite a large roll. Yeah, we should probably go.
To one of my old hideouts. You can use it to make your escape. The wards still in place there will shield you all from
Sus.
sight.
But also, we don't really have much of a choice.
Yeah. Do you want to fight that thing? I don't want to fight that thing.
No, I wasn't suggesting you do.
Hi, friend. How you doing? I don't like that he could see us from all the way over there.
It's tough being a Venatori. It was their duty to secure the sacrifices. It was their duty to ensure the ritual went perfectly. But despite all their
If nothing else, we apparently put a big wrinkle in the Venatori's day, which is quite good.
do anything to please their gods. The cult would give anything to atone.
Or maybe not.
It really is
Rip.
tough.
I feel like they were probably the sacrifices.
Sucks for them.
Yeah. I'd feel bad, except that they're a murderous cult, you know.
Yeah, fuck them.
We'd lost all hope.
Made on.
And then you swooped in out of nowhere to save
Well,
us.
the entire cult is made on
defeat his
fucking Divinity mages being
Indeed.
the best.
Maceranus, Nethalon.
I'm not giving any credit to Solus, I don't care.
We got lucky. It was close. Too close.
Was it luck or skill? Celebrate the victories as they come. They're rare enough.
That's also
And
fair.
tomorrow, we'll have to deal with another archdemon.
And it will have regained
Everyone's
its strength.
favorites.
Elgarnon sacrificed his own Venatori to it. A punishment for their failures.
Oh,
the
no.
Venatori who escaped scurried back to Deventer. The Veil Jumpers will fight our own battles against the gods. Any help you can offer would be appreciated.
Isn't that my line?
Look, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, dude.
Also, if you were wanting to leave, you were going in the wrong direction.
Might be a good time to see what Solus thinks of all this.
Ah, great.
Look, we gotta talk to him at some point.
I know. But hey, we leveled up.
Woohoo!
I think it was that we were
Getting closer and closer to that level cap.
Yep. Let's do that. And Lara leveled up.
Nice, that's nice.
Emmerich leveled up.
Ooh.
Karnas leveled up.
I think everyone leveled up.
Not everyone, but a fair amount of them did. Like half the party. Never leveled up. Okay.
Makes sense, given, you know.
Effectiveness. Wow, Lucanus is our highest level at 9.
God damn. I mean, you do bring him along on a lot, so...
Yeah. Maybe leave him behind a little bit more.
Well, there's not much left in the game, so...
Well, if nothing else, we've done his fucking quest line now, so...
yeah.
Won't be absolutely needing to go to Treviso anytime soon.
Is there, whatchamacallit, a level cap on your companions as well?
Yeah, 10.
Thought so.
Right. We'll go eavesdrop on Lucanus and Davrin, and then we'll go talk to Eggy. There first.
Who's your good boy? Who's your good boy?
I can't believe we've got another archdemon to deal with.
This time will go better.
It has to.
Do you think you'll survive this one?
I don't know. Getting out of Weishaupt alive might have been a fluke.
It cannot be. A son needs you. I wouldn't mind you sticking around either.
Oh, look, they're friends now.
Aww.
After they were yelling at each other after Weishaupt. Also, Davrin, Lucanus is right. You have a son you need to, you know, take care of. Oh boy.
The Dalish prisoners escaped safely?
We got them away free and clear.
Good. I do not know how you have found your dealings with the Dalish. Whatever my frustrations with them, it was a privilege to be able to help our people again. Thank you for allowing me to help. Chance to infuriate Elganon was a reminder of simpler times.
You and Elganon were really tearing into one another back there.
I needed to goad him to anger in order to distract him. But yes, while all of the Evanuris were monsters in their own ways, Elganon was the worst. Or perhaps it is more honest to say that his were the faults I
He does
found
seem
most
like a pretty
objectionable.
shit dude.
You have met him now. Heard his voice hammering at the doors of your mind. And you have
Scraping at the door.
Can you see how he and I might frustrate one another?
The two of you are too much alike. Both of you want to be in charge.
I have no desire to be in charge.
No.
Really?
You just want to be able to correct anyone who's not doing everything the way you'd have done it.
Mm-hmm.
I see you have been observing me as well during these conversations.
All right. I can see how you and Elganon would hate each other.
He has always been what I most feared becoming. Callous and uncaring. His arrogance unchecked.
I've got some bad news on that front.
Much power and no one to remind him that he could be wrong.
Some very bad news on that front.
He had you.
And I suppose I had you.
You said you found the Dalish frustrating. Why is that?
It is unfair to them. I lived for thousands of years, and after I imprisoned the Evanuris, I slept for thousands more. I awoke in a world that had forgotten the ancient times almost entirely. And those who tried to remember Elven history, like the Dalish, had gotten so much wrong.
How much do we want to poke Solus?
A light poke.
I suspect them calling Elganon and Gillenane and all the rest gods didn't go over well with you.
Indeed. To see that the history the Dalish worked so hard to preserve was the propaganda of tyrants was vexing. I tried to explain the truth to one clan. When I convinced them that I was truly Fen'Harel, they attacked me.
Good for them, I guess.
I hid my explanations behind the facade of having witnessed events in the Fade.
And every mage knows that what we see in the Fade might not
Yeah,
be literally
if you actually pay attention during Inquisition, Solus uses that as an explanation a lot.
We may have seen the last of that tradition, at least.
Like, he bullshits his answers so much by saying, "Oh, yeah, I heard it from a spirit in the Fade."
Last time I got his attention, he got angry enough to come after us with the blighted dragons. Hopefully this baits him into a mistake we can use against him.
Every act of resistance is a thorn in his side. He will break soon. When we first met, I saw you only as a foolishly confident child who disrupted my plans. You were an irritant. I gave you information to oppose Elganon out of necessity, but I expected you to be nothing more than a tool.
Wow, tell me what you really think.
I was wrong.
I'm impressed you got that out without choking on it.
If I did not admit when I was wrong, I would be no better than Elganon. Your team trusts you.
Except
you
you kind of don't admit when you're wrong.
And enviable. It took
Not
me
for the big
centuries
stuff.
to build such a bond during my rebellion. And when I served the Inquisition, I tried to avoid entanglements.
What about the Inquisitor? Does he not count as a friend?
He was useful. But there were others I grew
To be
fond
fair,
of
our
despite
Inquisitor
myself when
didn't
I was
exactly
in
get
opposition.
on well with Solus.
Spirit of compassion, I helped adapt to our new world. He was the only one who knew who I really was. I miss him a great deal. Josephine, the Inquisition's ambassador, was a bastion of kindness and decency in a world that looked down on elves and apostates. Even Cassandra Pendergast of the Order of the Seekers. She was what a believer should be. Faithful, practical, committed to serving, not ruling. I suppose I did bond with the Inquisition after all, as you have with your team.
Thank you for sharing that. So, what comes next? What are the gods going to do?
Elganon and Gillenane are preparing the dagger they will use for their ritual to pierce the veil. Elganon's power is tied to light and darkness. He will need to perform a ritual during the next eclipse.
That gives us
will
some time to
be-
prepare.
It is likely to be your last chance
What,
to do
in a
so.
month, in
You
a
must be
year,
ready for
in a
whatever
1,000
comes.
years?
For this world and for the team that trusts you. I know that you will do everything in your power not to fail them.
So now Elgonon's recovered his own archdemon. And the gods only need an eclipse to complete their dagger.
We saved the Dalish, though. That's important.
Yeah.
But now Elgernon's immortal, so long as his archdemon lives.
Yeah, that's
we
bad.
all know how hard those things are to kill.
We killed Razikale, didn't we?
After losing hundreds of wardens. And it took a centuries-old trap to do it.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to have those circumstances again.
Not anymore.
Just when you think the tide's in your favor, it turns right back. Okay. We always knew this was gonna be hard, right? And yeah, maybe it's a little harder now. More than a little. But either we stop this, or all of Thedas falls. So we see it
And what
through,
would we do without the
all
Dragon
way,
Age setting?
Because no one else is going to.
That's still one of my favorite bits of trivia about the series.
Yeah. It very much sounds like a, we've got to come up with a setting name. We'll just put this in as a placeholder, and then they just sort of forgot. And it got to, like, quite late in the development, they went, wait, we never came up with a proper name for the setting. Thedas will do.
Hey, if it works, it works.
I can think of a few options, but I'm open to suggestions.
No, it
Wardens
very
have
much
run
works.
dry.
It fits the setting.
Nothing new is moving in the deep roads.
And the Veil Jumpers couldn't find any trace of Elgernon or his archdemon.
The crows may have something.
Oh ho.
The Antam are moving large quantities of supplies out of the city. Weapons, armor, gatlock, and food. About half are remaining provisions. Enough to feed the Antam navy.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely to be a coincidence.
Wherever those supplies are headed.
Coincidence?
it's likely where we'll
I
find
think
them.
not.
Any more details from the crows, Lucanus?
They said the Antam have long work ahead.
Also, wow, if the Antam are taking, half the supplies out of the city, it sure is good that we didn't let the city get blighted. Mm-hmm.
Did Viago tell you how much time we have?
Days to weeks. Nothing more precise.
Well, that's our best lead so far. Track those supplies, and we should find the gods.
Not to complicate things, but the Inquisitor also wants to meet Rook.
Of course he
Right.
does.
With everything he's been doing in the south, we owe him an update.
I'll let him know.
Despite the odds, we've survived. We've made a habit of it. Take some time. Rest. Be ready to go. Next time the gods appear, let's make sure it's the last.
We've got a second book club meeting. So the book.
Oh, Lucanus joined in this time too.
Yeah, and they were discussing Mistress of the Scarlet Moon, chosen by Harding. Harding felt the archery scenes were very unrealistic, spent 7 minutes demonstrating that the shots described were completely impossible, broke 3 lamps. Emmerich thought protagonists made very realistic decisions, felt that the number of songs in the book was excessive. Balara lost copy of book halfway through reading it, was still able to guess the plot twist correctly. Nev commented that the book made her hungry, elaborated that it was not the blood. Lucanus felt the book accurately conveyed the boring parts of being an assassin. Did not enjoy book. Dice rolled and Lucanus picks the next book.
Nice. Now all they need to do is rope Tosh and Davrin into the next book club meeting.
Also, oh boy, that's a lot of exclamation points.
Yep.
I don't think we're gonna be hurting for stuff to do.
Most likely not.
Okay, so Antoine wants us back in the Hossberg wetlands.
The happiest place on earth.
I mean, maybe it would be without the blight. Who knows?
Myrna.
I don't.
I assume Volgoth's not far behind.
We have her, Rook. We
Oh,
have her.
thanks. Yeah,
We
just
know
interrupt
exactly what she's planning.
The professor asked us to research the artifact that came into the possession of Johanna Hezenkos.
She carries a gloaming lantern.
Hey, Volgoth. How you
How
doing?
bad does it sound?
Still missed?
They were fashioned in ages past, by unscrupulous necromancers. The lanterns steal and concentrate life.
Johanna could use it to leech life from hundreds at a time. An endless source of power.
Sounds fun.
I never studied necromancy into Winter, but isn't that stupidly dangerous?
Johanna is, unfortunately, skilled enough to make an attempt, but we've found her.
She has returned to Blackthorn Manor.
I suppose it would be probably be one of the last places we'd look for her.
No, but I propose a small group infiltrate Johanna's
probably.
lair while she's distracted and destroy her lantern.
Let's do it.
Vorgoth and I must return to the necropolis.
Hunt well.
If only we could make Johanna see reason.
You tried before. She seems...
That's seeming unlikely.
She just seemed rather mad sciencey, scientisty.
While I quake on the threshold. If I make my own bid for lichdom. Oh, it's no use pretending this hasn't stirred up that old dread of my own mortality.
That's understandable.
Mm-hmm.
You could also be having a normal reaction to facing danger every other day.
No, it shouldn't be this crushing, this prevalent. No. Johanna was never beset by these sort of fears.
And that's probably a... Yeah,
You'll feel
like...
better once we crash her lair and destroy that lantern.
I feel like Hezenkos should not be your ideal here, Emmerich.
No, she shouldn't be anyone's benchmark.
Hey, I got word from my mother. She wants to talk.
Oh god, not another dinner.
Nope, not since I told her I was non-binary. But her note said she wanted to talk about that tablet we found, the old Kunari one. Of course that's what she wants to talk about.
Yeah.
We can go whenever you're good.
I'll let you know.
That quest name seems slightly ominous.
Oh, I looked away for a second. What's the quest name?
Lair of the Dragon King.
Fuck nuggets.
Alright, all four of them. Cool.
Oh, that's not good. Not even a little bit. Rook, we have to go. We might already be too late.
Slow down. What's happening?
The artifact. Remember how I told you that I'd know if they started another ritual? They did, and it's big. Really, really big. Arlethan big, maybe.
Yeah, that doesn't sound even a little bit good.
Completely. Nothing else explains that resonance.
We really like going towards the bad thing instead of away from it.
It's not time for jokes, Rook.
Okay, you've got me there.
I didn't mean to... I'm sorry, but...
No, that's fair. It's fair.
Let's go stop them then.
Right. Let's hope they aren't very far along.
And if they've had the
We
chance...
need boundaries on when to
Rituals
joke.
need an anchor with a physical body, so not a spirit or whatever Anaris is, which means Syrian. And there's only one way to free an anchor.
Then let's not waste any time.
Now that we've had that conversation, let's waste some time.
Look, it's very rare for BioWare games to put like a hard time cap on like any of your activities, and even if it does, it's usually in the form of like set number of missions you do before a time limit happens.
No one says what's shaping anymore.
I mean, that's what happened in Inquisition, wasn't it?
Yeah, if you
I think so. Which mission was that for?
Not Inquisition, Origins. Sorry, Origins.
Trying to be nice, and what do I get?
Yeah, which mission was that for? I forget.
Well, no, it was a case of as you did main missions, the blight progressed through the country.
I'm doing okay.
Right. So once you did all 4 of the main missions, you had to basically do the end game.
Not even that. It was the big difference was as soon as you did your first like main quest after leaving Lothering, it got wiped out and you couldn't go back there anymore.
Yeah. Which is why you do all the things you can in Lothering
Kind of
first.
surprising if you didn't.
I still remember every moment of it. Suffocating under the weight of the Titan's pain. I couldn't see a way past it. And all I wanted was for the rest of the world to suffer too. And then everyone was there. And that's when I knew we'd be okay. That I'd be okay.
I know you would have done the same for me.
You helped me remember who I was. Not some titan, but just Lace Harding. And yes, if you ever need me like I needed you, I will be there. That is my promise to you. You know, I think about Solus sometimes. He's been trapped by his mistakes for eons. When you're blinded by sorrow and pain, you need someone to help you past it. But he's too proud for that. He believes he's alone, even when he doesn't have to be.
You know, there's a reason that pride is considered the worst of the 7 deadly sins. Because it's the one that you have the hardest time admitting you fucked up with.
You can't trust Solus. He manipulates people.
But isn't that itself sad? We go to him with open hands and all he can think about is how to use us.
It is sad. It doesn't make him any less dangerous.
He's planning to kill thousands. He's beyond help, Harding.
Varric tried to talk sense into him.
Yeah.
And look how that ended. Even the Inquisitor
He's still in bed.
Too far gone.
He is still in bed.
We're past the point of talking.
How long has it been?
Part of me doesn't want to believe it. Because it
Not
means
sure. There's no real, nothing ever really said about how long
when you
the events
have
of
to
this
give
game
up on
are.
someone, it means you could have given up on me.
I would never.
Also, there's apparently going to be a Universal Studios theme park coming to England or the UK, and it's apparently going to be a Lord of the Rings area, which I'd be down for.
Yep.
Oh yeah, did you see there's a new teaser visual for To Your Eternity Season 3?
Yeah, our boys in fucking modern day Tokyo, it looks like.
Yep, fall 2025.
Rook, Evka and Antoine sent word. A warden's arrived at Lavendale with news. He might have a lead on Isaiah.
Then we've got to get to Lavendale.
Agreed. Thanks.
The Profane and the Lost. Now, over to Nav.
Rook, I've compiled the last reports from an informant. You remember our talk with Rana? She had a lead on Alia's location. A place called Sanctum Lucican.
A lost Tevinter temple, right?
Yeah.
Does this mean you found it?
I'm pretty damn sure.
Alia's hideout. Not sure if I should be excited or worried.
What could possibly go wrong?
Worried. And I figured.
So where is this place?
The Mirathas Catacombs, an underground temple to the god of night. It was sealed off and forgotten under a derelict building outside the Thread Market. I've had an eye on the catacombs. Alias haunted them before, but they span the city, endless twists, hidden passages. It's too much to sweep alone. Thanks to Rana's information, I was able to drop the right hints, ask the right questions. Now we've got a sanctum.
Alia's gonna have a bad day.
Fingers crossed. Ducktown's on edge. People are missing. The Threads are putting up a fight against Alia's followers, but they can't last forever. Alia's a powerful blood mage now. If I let her finish the ritual, no more chances.
So what's our next move?
Meet at the Swan. Put the last pieces in place after that. We'll see.
I gotta step away for a few minutes. I'll be back.
Oh, just before you go, do you want to decide what we're doing next?
Sure. Which is the most combat-oriented of the remaining missions?
Probably Balara's. Well, no.
All right.
So Balara's and Emmerich's will be the last, like, big quest. There'll be a little bit after that, but this will be the climax of their quest arc. Davrin, Nev's will probably be as well. Davrin and Tasha's we have to do a little bit before that.
Okay. Do whichever one of the actiony ones you feel is best then.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to step away for a few minutes, so I will be back.
Alright. I'm also just going to stop for a quick second because I need to turn the lights on in my room. Okay, there we go. Balara, Davrin, Emmerich, Nev, Tosh. So we've also got to think. We've also got Hosberg there. Got to meet with the Inquisitor in Docktown, and we've got to go to Treviso. Shazan's house, Docktown, Blackthorn, Hosberg, Arlethan. I'm actually going to go Hosberg. We'll get the start of Davrin's thing out of the way. And then we can finish off their thing. It's not the most balanced party, but, you know, fire, Darkspawn, seems like a good idea. It's chugging slightly because there are so many people here.
Why don't you go down to the village later? See what you can find.
I'll go see if some Darkspawn will show up. While we're waiting for Jack to get back.
That's the chorus? The tune sounded so sweet.
Says the traveller before he's lured off the path.
And never comes back.
Why do I spend time with you?
I don't know. Do you have, like, a crush on one of them or something? I don't know. There's some dead Darkspawn. We might not get any. Pick that up. Let me just check. 4 chests. Huh, okay. We do also have the thing over here, don't we? That we're gonna have to deal with at some point. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna have to do something with it at some point. Ah, here's some Darkspawn. We can deal with that later, though.
And she's also a good kisser.
Jesus, what, Tosh? Ah. Sorry, I'm not sure how much I was paying attention there. Did you just say nice and she's a good kisser? I mean, it's true, but... Right, and then through here.
Be ready.
Not the one I want to focus on.
Way to fight.
Okay. Decent XP as well. I feel like that's going to take me into a place where I'm just going to die. This is also not a way I wanted to really go. Alright, I'll make my way back. Jack can't be away for too much longer. Maybe we can go down some of the merchants as well. Maybe they'll have something. Sorry.
Have you
Nope.
talked much with Warden Augustine? He's a calm one, but there's a lot under that. Alright, next time.
Feel like that's true for most ones, though.
Hey, Greta. How's Lavendale?
It's an interesting place, isn't it? We'll keep a good watch on it.
Yeah, interesting. That's the way I describe it. Ooh, you've got a lot of stuff. I'll take that. Leave that for now, leave that for now, leave that for now. Take these herbs, though. And fungi. I'll leave that. I'll get these.
Keep well.
Will do. Get some weave.
Can you boil water?
Yeah. What?
I managed to save some good tea leaves. I think we'll need tea later.
Yeah, I can do that.
I've got a lot of patience, but I'll help as I can.
You realise he started that spiel as we walked away. Well, so I understand that the dude's fucking confusion at being asked, can you boil water? Turned out it was more of a request than a, can you actually do this? But just very funny.
I haven't thought about it. You... No, I wasn't thinking it.
I've been doing that since the joining.
Hey, Flynn.
Anything interesting out there?
There's the manor. It's been abandoned since... before I was born anyway. It's supposed to be cursed by a monster or demon or just magic.
It was a demon.
Depends who you ask.
I've been there. It was... interesting.
Did something really... But you're alright?
Yeah, it was a demon.
Fine.
Don't worry about it.
And I've got a new story for Lavendale.
Place is mostly just creepy now. It's fine. Anything in this wheat field? No. Anything out there?
There's something in those farmlands.
Darkspawn.
There always
Something
is.
else. I thought I heard voice, but I couldn't find anything.
Weird.
Well, there's definitely Darkspawn out there. I can see them moving around. And making noise.
Ready for a fight?
Thanks, Tosh.
On your guard.
Alright, got that.
Make it count, Tosh.
Ow. Ow. Right, you two take care of that. I'll take care of this.
I'm back.
Good.
Sorry for the sorry for the delay.
It's alright. Decided we'd go to Hosberg and deal with that first.
Smart. Probably not going to have enough time for a full-ass mission, then.
Well, we've got a little bit of time because of the earlier start, so we can go a little bit past 2 hours.
Yeah. It's not too far.
You also missed, you know how the companions will sometimes say something nice or encouraging when you kill an enemy?
Uh-huh.
Kind of hard to miss.
Well, let's just let the
The Archdemon Lucicon is a he.
Male dragons don't have wings.
Elgarnon used magic to make the archdemons bigger. Maybe he added wings too.
Ugh. And he screwed with her horns. What kind of asshole does that?
The kind we kill.
Elgarnon.
But yeah, I killed a Darkspawn, and Harsh just comes out and says, nice! And she kisses good too. And it's just like, okay. I'm glad you think so, Tosh.
Tosh is a very supportive partner, okay?
Ask Rodri if he wanted that shield looked at.
He said yes. I put it on the list.
Hey, Mila. Lavendel doing all right?
I think so.
Good. Alright. So. That makes me think this might actually be lead to the main mission, so I won't do that yet. And we'll do the stuff actually in Hosberg first.
Hey, Antoine.
Antoine, stop getting lost in the blight.
I can still
Don't look into the Palantir.
Though it is giving me a headache.
Please be careful.
With the container? It's very sturdy. I tested it.
What? When? And how?
Am I interrupting?
No. Our study of the new blight continues.
We know the gods changed the blight. We think it changed more than they realized, or altered itself after.
Right.
It's answering to something other than gods.
Not ominous at all.
You sure you're not underselling the scariness there?
I don't know. We could try again.
And give Rook nightmares?
So what's the blight answering to?
Remember the strange call I heard after the Lavendel battle? It was here in the wetlands.
Right.
We think the source is out a ways, towards the redoubt.
Okay.
I can tell it's something large, rooted, a construct of the blight itself, an eruption controlling the rest. What that could mean.
Stop looking into the Palantir, damn it.
Everything that calls the blight impacts the world.
Fool of a took.
We withstand it. But gods, archdemons, It all adds strain.
Pool of an
If the
Olesian.
eruption calls the blight, then it could mess with us too. Spark the calling sooner.
That would be
We'll
bad.
lose ourselves, along with the wetlands.
Antoine, you hear stuff in the Blight, more than some of the others. Are you...
Yes. A little sensitive, but it's not calling to me. Not yet. Like everyone else, I'll know when that changes.
Should you have told me all this about the calling?
First Warden would have said no.
You
Well,
are free.
he's dead now.
You chase archdemons and fight the Blight.
Rest in
Since
spaghetti.
now you know what this means.
Never forgetty.
So we kill this eruption. It can't die, right?
That's the hope. Remember those samples you found when we first arrived? Based on our studies, Antoine made an alchemical flame. It's impressive. It should destroy the eruption.
Theoretically. At least the last batch was stable.
Indubitably.
But if the eruption
I'll try not to bump into anything at too much speed.
then the blight around Lavendale might respond.
Yes, its roots are everywhere and spreading. I can feel them.
These people can't lose their Blight experts. I can go after the eruption.
While we guard against nasty side effects here.
Stay safe, or as safe as you can.
I've no fear when
Have fun and make good choices.
You've always got me.
the Blight poisons so much. Water, plants, animals, people. Some would call the wetlands dead already, but they're not. It's not too late. Whatever the eruption means.
It's not too late. It's never too
we can
late.
leave this place better. It's what we're supposed to do.
We'll take our stand in the sheltered glade. Meet us there when you're done.
The Wardens don't have hope. What else do they have?
Sacrifice.
Something that doesn't leave them dead.
No, I was just quoting their whole warden quote.
All right. Let's find the Blight eruption.
On the plus side, I went this way when I was waiting for you, so there shouldn't be any Darkspawn here. Theoretically.
Mm-hmm. When other men blindly follow the truth, remember, nothing is true. When other men are limited by morality or law, remember, everything is permitted. We work in the dark to serve the lights. We are assassins. Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
What is that from?
Your hint is assassins.
Assassin's Creed, then, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Fair enough.
Can't say for sure, but if it gives us a shot, we have to take it. Antoine's right about one thing. The wetlands.
Look, a good Creed fucking slaps, okay?
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I mean, last time I actually went over some of the lantern breeds, or their oaths, rather.
Yeah.
And then, of course, there's the Night's Watch oath, which is also awesome.
You just have to think about that fucking scene of Gren and the others facing the giant in the tunnel.
Yeah, that was fucking great.
About Elgernon's dragon.
Yeah.
Speaking of Game of Thrones, I do remember Olenna Tyrell's roasting of her own house's motto.
Yeah.
You think I can't climb?
I don't know. Grey
That-
Wardens wear a lot.
Olenna Tyrell is
Lord
fucking
Fortune
great.
climb through old ruins all the time. I can show you some exercises.
I'll think about it.
Oh, good. That leads to a very funny scene in the lighthouse.
Oh boy. I'm looking forward to it. So once we're done with all this shenanigans, we will be going back to the lighthouse real quick to wrap.
Yeah. I'm just gonna let them fight it out and beat the winners. Seems, you know, smarter. If they're gonna fight each other, we might as well just fucking sit here and watch them. I'm not sure who's winning, but I think it's the Darkspawn thus far. Yeah, it doesn't look like the Darkspawn so far. That's fine. Ooh. Can you still hear me? I'm gonna guess that's a no. Just gonna pause for a second. Restart Discord. Hopefully it'll work this time. Well, the stream's not going down. That's the strange thing. Yet Discord is down. I'm gonna check it on my phone. See if it's just a computer thing. Maybe, maybe not. Jack was able to send me a message. I just tried to send a message to him. Okay, the message went through. But it's still not working. We might need to call the stream here. Because I don't know that this is going to resolve itself very quickly. And we're at 2 hours anyway. Yeah. I'll give it like another minute. And then we can watch the fight while it happens. But yeah, I don't think this is going to resolve itself. There's a couple of the spirits that are surviving, but I don't think they're gonna. Hey, no! You don't get us involved. Don't get us involved. We're just watching here, fella. We're not here to fight. Yeah, the spirits definitely aren't winning this one, are they? Alright.
The redoubt. The blight eruptions are taking root inside. Let's go.
Yeah. That fellow was controlling the battlefield and they didn't do a thing about him. Unluckily I am though. Okay. They did take out the emissary though, which is good work for them. Alright, let's just grab the loot. And then we shall save. Fortunately, we don't get to see the funny scene today, but thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. In terms of future stuff, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Sunday, not Saturday, Sunday will be the Spring 2025, sorry. I'm so used to saying 2024. Spring 2025 anime premiere stream. So if you're interested in anime and want to know what we think about this season's premieres, what might be worth watching, give us a watch, give us a listen. We'll be going over pretty much everything that got licensed, bar maybe a couple that we have not been able to watch for reasons we will get into. Otherwise, please do give us a follow here on Twitch and all the YouTube stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, bell icon, blah. And hopefully, even though Jack's not here right now, we'll see you on Saturday, probably. I'll probably be there Saturday. And good night.